Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of NYX. This is NYX's Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I've used it a few times. I like it pretty much so far, so I figured I would use it for this video. My skin is really mad at me right now, so I need something full coverage. My hormones are just raging right now because my period's getting ready to start. Yeah, my period's getting ready to start. I've been like really stressed lately. I have a serious issue with picking my skin in general when it gets mad. It's just kind of like a OCD thing. I have to like really like stop myself from doing it. And that just makes it worse. So yeah, my skin is acting a fool lately. I've been trying to just let it breathe, but I figured for this video, we could do some makeup at the same time. Once you get your little base on, whatever, guys, I'm going to tell you a few things so I can go ahead and start talking of what I'm going to do. I'm going to contour, just use a bronzing powder. I'm going to be using the NYX contour kit. And then for blush, I'm probably just going to go with this Too Faced. This was from their Valentine's Day collection. Sweethearts, something about berry blush. Okay, that's what I'm about to work on. And I'm about to use some LA Girl Pro Concealer to try and cover up some of these dark situations I have going on right now in my under eyes. Okay, so that's what I'm about to do. So, 2018.
Did it break you? Did it almost break you, honey, like it broke my nails? My New Year's nails, okay? 2018.
Honey. Didn't come to play with us. Did not come to play with my little ass. Let me tell you that. 2018 was the year, honey, that I went through some of the hardest things I've ever gone through in my life, but got through them. And I'm flourishing. You know what I'm saying? That is where the lesson was learned. So, I think I'm going to break this up into categories. What did I take away from 2018 as a student? Okay? Y'all know I'm in school full time. As a student, I learned that I have got to get this procrastination shit under control. Like now, because I am getting ready to enter a career field, honey, where you have got to be 10 steps ahead of these kids or they're going to eat you alive. And I am a huge procrastinator, and I can't be doing that, honey. Not in 2019, I can't. I have got to do better. I have got to do better. I'm not going to do this part yet. I've got to do better. I learned I have got to get my procrastination under control, and that's what I plan to do 2019, okay? Because I really got in my own way multiple different times this year, you know? I learned organization. Having a planner for me this year and having everything written out in my planner literally saved me, you guys. I'm talking, my planner is color coded by class, and I've done this before in the past, but this was probably my best year keeping up with it. And just like the beginning of the semester, I get all of my syllabuses and I literally just plug everything in based off of the due dates on my syllabus, and that really saved me this year. So that's another thing I learned. I also learned that I am definitely doing the right thing. I think that's the biggest takeaway that I learned this year, is that I am doing the right thing by continuing to go to school, one, staying motivated to stay in school and finish my degree, and the career field that I chose, being a teacher, is literally my calling. This is literally what I'm supposed to be, you know, doing with my life. I'm supposed to be helping kids and hopefully teaching kids and all of that good stuff. And I just really got at a place during my educational journey this past year that I really realized, like, yo, I'm doing the right thing and I need to keep pushing. And I think given everything that I have been through this year, testament to that is that I just got my grades back and I got all A's. Yay me. I did end up having to drop a class because of everything that was going on, you guys. But, honey, I got a 4.0. Do you hear me? And for me to get a 4.0 this semester of all semesters is huge, okay? It's huge. It's big. And I am usually really kind of like hard on myself. And instead of choosing to be hard on myself for the fact that I did end up having to drop a class this past semester, I chose to be proud of myself for like once ever that I got the grades that I did given all the things that were happening. I'm drinking iced coffee with almond milk. But with everything going on, I really can't believe that I got to where I am. Yeah, to get to where I am with my grades and stuff is a big deal for me, and I am so incredibly proud of myself. I think the two areas that I learned the most though this year really is about myself and about relationships. And although I was single for the greater part of this year, those of you that like follow me on social media, I'm sure that you knew that for a few months I did have a boyfriend over the summertime. And I learned that it's okay for me to, even though I'm getting treated good, blah, 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 you're not getting cheated on, it's okay for me to still say that this is not enough. Like, this is not enough. I need more. And not trying to be like stuck in a situation because I'm such a nice person. I have allowed myself in the past to get, in hindsight, to get stuck in situations that I shouldn't have been in for way too long. But to actually be like, you know, this is not you're not who I'm supposed to be with, you know? And it's okay to tell someone that. And go through whatever journey it is that you have to go through to be okay with that. And not like you're telling them that they're not any good, but just you're not enough for me, and that's fine. I just realized that that's okay for me to love and care about myself and value myself enough to, like, I don't have to have that be the only standard that I hold or the only thing that I need or value that I need to see in someone that I'm going to be with. I'm going to get started on my eyeshadow. Hold on. I'm using the Magic Mini by Juvia's eyeshadow palette, you guys. I just got this. I've only used it once.
I got it to me, from me.
For Christmas. So I'm going to play with it again today. Last time I just did like a pale look. Okay. Well, it wasn't pale, honey. It was like red, orange, and glitter. But that's what I always kind of do. I think today we'll do something a little different. Maybe we'll do a little bit of this purple. I'm feeling this purple. I'm feeling this gold. You know. I'm going to try one of them. Okay, I think I'm going to do this Faso color. Right here. Oh my god, with my broke ass nail. Okay. But I also learned that through like other situations that I've been in romantically this past year, and just talking to guys, and particularly this one situation that I have been in for a while now, I feel like we all just have that one person that, like, years will pass, shit goes down, you be in relationship, they be in relationship, but like still, until you get in the right headspace, that person is like your Achilles heel, like your kryptonite. Like if they come, like you'll be like, I hate him, I'm over him, whatever, I'm breaking up with him, and then he'll text you and be like, what are you doing? And your face lights up. Literally, that's me. Through this process this year of allowing myself to stay in that situation, and then having, because the situation was the way that it was, having time to myself as well, I just realized, like, Bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing? Allowing this guy to have this much power over you, queen? Like, what? You are blocking your blessings. Okay? 2017 was the year that I really grew into myself and really started to realize, like, yo, I'm the shit. And it's okay for me to think that and say that. Like, I have shit to offer out here, right? 2018, I guess, was about me learning to demand what it is that I deserve. What it is that I realize that I deserve, right? And learning to be okay to, like, actually literally say that, you know? In 2019, boo-boo, if you thought I'm about to let any of that shit slide, and I am not. I'm not about to waste my time. And more than that, share my energy, share my love, my light with anybody that is not reciprocated 110% with. And I see relationships out here that are like that. And that's what I should have. And until then, I'm in a space right now where I am so content by myself, and I'm so selfish with my time with my kids that I don't even think that I really am ready to share any of my time or energy with anybody else. Maybe that'll change this year, maybe this year it won't. It depends on what comes my way, I guess. But yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I am super cool. I'm all set. Yeah, that's what I learned relationship wise. As a mom this year, I learned a lot as a mom this year. This dark purple is in my outer corner, and now I'm putting on top of it this brown color Nana on top of it. This year I really tried to just focus on doing things all the time. I learned though that, you know, sometimes I'll have moments where I'll think like, oh my gosh, should I make the right decision? And maybe it wasn't the right decision in the moment, like for my kids or whatever, but that I'm not gonna always make the right decisions for my kids. And although, you know, I do feel secure as a mom, I feel like I'm doing an okay job. I just feel like the reasons why I'm doing a good job is because I'm letting my, like, heart and my intuition lead the way a little bit more. I'm trying to, like, stop second guessing myself. I stopped second guessing myself as much as a mom and just doing what it is that I felt like genuinely is right for my kids in the moment. And yeah, I also obviously took a lot from the experience of the stuff that happened with Italy's dad this year. That was the hardest thing that I had to go through. I didn't even put this on yet. The hardest thing that I've ever had to go through, and obviously the hardest thing that I went through this year. I learned a lot through that situation about me, about my parenting, about my kids, about my philosophy of how I want to raise my daughters to be. Back in with the dark purple. Okay, we brought that dark purple up a little bit. Honestly, a lot about men in that situation. I learned a lot about narcissists and the fact that I have attracted narcissists, not just in the people that I have had kids with, but in a lot of my relationships. And I think some of that has to do with my relationship with my dad, if I'm going to be completely honest. And I think that that's valuable information that I'm going to be able to take with me for the rest of my life. Also, going through that shitty situation taught me how strong I am, how strong my kids are, and how strong of a bond we have because of how much they just wanted to protect me and take care of me and me, them, and how much they trusted me throughout this process of going through this trauma throughout this past year. So like, say in the future my kids try and get with a guy that's like a complete narcissist and like the world revolves around them and all that other stuff, like, I'll know the advice to give them, you know, because I've been through situations. You know, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully just me going through this means that they will never have to, you know? That's what I hope. That's what I hope for that. Also this year, you know, I traveled a lot. Yeah, I got to travel a lot, go different places, see different things. That was really cool. Kind of like get to do my own thing as like an adult. That was a really cool takeaway from 2018. And I also, of course, you know, just continued to like embrace who it is that I really am. Grow even stronger, I guess, like in that. And not try and like conform into anything that anybody else like wants me to be, you know, or like what's cool, what's like not cool to do. I just literally have just done me, you know. I've tried to like stay true to just my like silly, quirky, loud, weird, extra self, and that's something, you know, that I hope I continue to do. Alright, I'm doing my eyebrows. I did my eyeliner. I did my eyebrows with the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder kit. I've done a terrible job throughout this video explaining what it is that I'm doing. But, you know, this isn't really a tutorial. I'm just showing you what I'm using. We'll call this the Mio Alien look. Lilac Alien look. Lay out my eyebrows, honey. They need to be done. That's usually the first thing to go, though, when I'm on a tight budget, is these brows, honey. I just let them do their thing, honey, grow over, and I'll pluck them when they get crazy. My lips are dry as shit. So, darling, the two greatest things that came out of this year was that I spent more quality time with my kids than I probably ever really have. And I made a point to do that towards the end of the year. I took off work on the weekends. I told them I'm not working on the weekends anymore. I'm in school full time. I never get to see my kids except for a few hours every night. And that whole time, if you guys know, like as a single mom, if you're a single mom in school, literally we get home, my kids are putting their stuff up. They're playing for just like an hour. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm getting their baths, I'm doing their hair, I'm putting them to bed. Like by the time that we get home at the end of the day. And then we do it all again the next day. It's not like I have this like great amount of time where I'm like cuddling with my kids or watching TV and laughing and playing and doing all that. I couldn't do that anymore. Even though I had them every freaking day. It wasn't like we were spending quality time. So this year I made more of a point to spend more money that I would spend like on other things or whatever, like eat out less and go. We took more like trips. We went and did stuff more. We went out more. We went to like play places more. I showed them stuff, you know, gave them new experiences, and we spent more quality time together. With everything that went on, I'm glad that I had started to make that more of a thing because they needed me. Like, we really all needed each other this year to get through what it is that we had to get through. And yeah, I'm gonna insert some of my favorite memories of some of the things that we did this year as a trio, gang, squad. For highlighter, I don't want anything too crazy because I'm feeling kind of like pretty right now. I'm just gonna use my MAC Soft and Gentle. But honestly, like right up there with that, one of the best, if not just the best, things that came out of this year was watching my channel grow the way that it did. And having the growing relationship with you guys. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like it. I think it's too much purple. What do you guys think? It's too much purple in it. A little better, still not the shit. What do you guys think? But yeah, literally one of the best things that came out of my channel this year is just all of you guys. even though like I wasn't as consistent as I wanted to be, all of the other things that us YouTubers, especially those of us that still have like real lives, like we're not just like full-time YouTubers, talk about. Bye Bye Kylie. Oh, but if you liked this, then I guess get this one. I don't freaking know. My lips need a sugar scrub like yesterday. Alright, this is my favorite nude of all time. We'll just go with this one because I know it's going to be good. This is Maybelline's 940 Touchable Taupe. Literally, when this runs out, I'm going to get a new one. I knew it was gonna look good, it always does. But yeah, just like going through all of the stuff that I went through this year and having the support that I did from you guys, I literally just like can't even put into words the way that that made me feel. Like from all of your comments, likes, messages on my social media platforms, conversations that I've had with you guys, advice that you've given me, things that you have shared with me on all of my videos, you know, just made me feel so much less alone. And so many times where I was just like, I am literally the only person that is going through this in life right now. You know, it just gave me hope in places where literally I had none, and strength when I felt like I didn't have any left, and you know, laughs when I needed them, and just know that doing YouTube and sharing my story and sharing the things in my life that I do on YouTube and on Instagram, not only is it my form, because of like how creative I am, of a diary and of expressing myself, but I'm passionate about sharing my story with you guys, hearing from you guys, feeling like I'm making a difference, feeling like I'm speaking up for people, feeling like I'm giving other people a voice, and feeling like people that felt or feel like they're alone in the world dealing with their problems, or dealing with being a single mom, or dealing with being a full-time student, or whatever else it is that I'm going through, good or bad, that you guys are able to relate to it, and that it makes you smile, makes you laugh, makes you cry, makes you feel things, makes you, you know, happy, gives you hope. That's what I'm really passionate about doing on all aspects of my life, whether it be in the classroom, on YouTube, on my, where I put other content out, whatever it is, that's what I'm passionate about. And just a lot of the feedback that I've gotten through this past year show me that that's what I'm able to do for you guys, and it means the world to me. And yeah, and I guess in 2018 I really learned that even through all the crap, like, this is important to me, and I am never ever gonna be scared to open my mouth and share whatever it is that I want to share about my life, or talk to you guys, or be vulnerable with you guys or with other people in my life, because you know, life is too short, and I'm just not that type of person to just like hold things in. I'm not, and I shouldn't have to, and I'm not going to for anybody, whether it be in relationships, YouTube, whatever it is. I'm done doing that. I'm done holding my tongue. So 2018 was a lot. I went through breakups. I went through domestic violence. I went through some real financial treacheries. Do you hear me? Trying to make everything work. I went through struggles at work. I went through drama with friends. I went through losing friends. I went through losing loved ones. I went through all types of things, gaining new friends, gaining new situations, gaining new responsibilities, dropping the ball sometimes, getting all A's. I went through it all. And I'm just grateful that you guys were there for me, or with me on the journey. And 2019, honey, we're gonna take all of these lessons, all of these shitty things and mud that we have gone through, and we're gonna put it to use. I'm putting all of these lessons to use this year, you know, and I hope you guys do the same. So this is a finished look. This is the finished look, darling. This is never straight. And yeah, I hope you guys like it, okay? And I will see you guys in my next video with my 2019 goals and resolutions. And I love you guys so much. I'm so glad that you're here. And Happy New Year! Ah! Love you guys so much. Bye.